always, I have Mr. Ola Itan Adedigba, who is based in America. Mr. Adedigba, you are welcome to today's meeting.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Via back at home. Glad knowing you are there.
And also Mr. Olalawal, who is based in Calgary in Canada. Mr. Lawal, you're also welcome.
Thank you for having me.
My name is Dejalaya, and I'm here in Dublin, in Ireland. I want to say a big welcome to all our new subscribers. Please, if you're one of the viewers and you have not yet subscribed, please hit that button. It is free of charge. It means anytime we do a new video, you'll be one of the first people to know about it. Today, we want to talk about a statement made by an elder statesman, the former Nigerian head of state, Yakubu Gowon, General Yakubu Gowon, who said that the era of military rule is over in Nigeria. And we know that statements like this are not made in vacuum. We know that General Yakubu Gowon has access to security reports. So is there a coup plot in the offing? Are some soldiers plotting coup? Are some disgruntled politicians, are they plotting to overthrow Nigeria? If there's a coup in Nigeria, what exactly is likely to happen? Is this going to lead to a breakup of Nigeria? Are we ready for a breakup? Do we want to continue as one united entity? So is this a good time for a coup? Shukwa, let me start with you.
Thank you very much. I think if anybody that hasn't supported or didn't support this government, and I think I would be one, the news we've had in the last week is actually very encouraging. That the federal government has, pretty much cleared Nigeria's IMF loan. Now, if this is 2 years pretty much into this administration, and if things are to, go in that trajectory, I think there will be better financial times ahead. Paying off all the loan and all that really absolves the country of, having to use um, uh, a lot of income to service the debt, but it also frees the country of whatever economic policies and constraints that may be imposed by the IMF. So if we look at that, I think a coup at this time is not something that will lead Nigeria in the right direction. I think there are many disagreements as to what is happening politically, especially with politicians crossing over from PDP to the APC. I would say it seems that there's a lot of momentum, going towards the APC now, with the news that we've had and with a lot of the policies that is in the offing. I think it is worth letting things play out, to see how President Tinubu's policies would hopefully put Nigeria in a much better place.
Thank you very much. So, Lighton, why would any military officer be plotting coup at this point in time? We know that President Tinubu is in the second term in office. He has removed the subsidy, which is consuming a lot of money. Where some bad people are stealing this money, and this money is now going to the governors. The arbitrage in forex have been removed. If you want to buy forex now, the same amount that you buy it is the same thing that the governor or somebody else will buy it. So that, and we can see there's a lot of things going on now. Our loan to IMF has been cleared. This government is giving a lot of money to the student loan. There's a lot of interventions going on, and there's so much money. Right now, the inflation has dropped down to about 23%. Things seem to go in the right direction. Even the IMF are saying, yes, we're doing very well. So why will any right-thinking person be toying with the idea of plotting a coup to overthrow this government? Why?
Yeah, thanks for that question. First and foremost, I must lend credence to what the recent payment of IMF loan that enabled us to pay all the debt owed by the former president, even the regime before him. And that will allow us not to, to be using the hard-earned money funds to be servicing the debt. Not only that, it will give an investor confidence to come and invest in Nigeria that we are creditworthy. Yeah, be as it may. The question is, this is the opportunity, is what the people have been doing when they are not satisfied. Some cabal, when they are not satisfied, they are few in number. When they are not satisfied, is what they do is they plan coup. Right from the time of General Gowon, the same set of people have been ruling this country. General Theophilo Danjuma said it. When he told somebody told late Rilwan Lukuma that I should come and contest. Late Lukuma said, "Is there any vacancy?" That Babangida, that the generals, they are the one holding the country into ransom. That when they are not satisfied, they will find a way to remove the person in power. The same thing they did for General Gowon. General Murtala Muhammad. The same thing they did for Shagari. Right? So, look, when Abiola election was annulled, remember what Obasanjo said. He said Abiola is not the only Messiah expected. So these are the people, right? They will just attach something to it. They will say to attract sentiment. They say it's corruption, is rudderless, he doesn't know what they are doing. They do this, they do that. So the few people, right, who are not contented. I know corruption will fight back with what Tinubu is doing. Some people are not satisfied with him. They will not sit down. It's like you remove a feeding bottle from a baby, from baby's mouth. So it will not be easy task. So some people will have to fight back. That is it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So
you're welcome.
We know that foreign governments, they always want to topple very good African government. Once they see any African leader doing very well, they want to make sure that they topple it. Look at what's going on now in Burkina Faso. We have a young man, a vibrant man, who has taken his country away from the grips of from France military and economic exploitation, and they are saying bad things about him. They want him removed, and we know that our own president Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing very well. He's taking Nigeria on the right path to economic recovery. It's going to make Nigeria a $1 trillion economy by 2030, and is vigorously pursuing that course. So, do you think that any Nigerian military man, maybe officer, is this a time for them to have their thinking caps on, or do you think they should allow themselves to be used?
The only advice I will have for anybody in the military right now is to focus on fighting insurgency. I think we've so normalized military rule, in this part of the world that we are so used, to military dictatorships who end up, imposing themselves. Unfortunately, previous democratic governments actually laid the groundwork, by their corrupt practices and their sheer incompetence. A lot of the military officers are even in many cases more patriotic, which I think comes, by fact and by the matter of their training as well. So my advice to military officers is to focus on taking the Nigerian army to that next generation, building drones, building communication networks that the Nigerian forces can use to communicate effectively, and putting a very good front to fighting insurgency, to maintaining security, because that is very, very key to even President Tinubu's agenda, which is, to make local communities prosperous, and to ensure that there is equity, there's justice, there's freedom of movement across the country. That should be the focus, not to plan a coup and then start all over again.
Thank you very much. Laita, Nigeria is a very, very complex, multi-ethnic, multi-language, multicultural society. Very complex country, about 500 different ethnic tribes. They're trying to, cohabit together. So we know we've gone through a lot. We've gone through one civil war before. We know what it is. We know how many people died. We know what we lost. And we saw what happened during the Abacha regime, why people were being killed on the streets and all that. So if there's a coup right now, do you think this could lead to a breakup of Nigeria?
Nigerians are so docile. If there is coup, they will just raise an eyebrow. A lot of people who have been benefiting, and their benefit was uttered. They will be the first person to go out and say, the Tinubu government is making life difficult for them. He's doing this, he's doing that. And some people, we are lazy thinker. A lot of people doesn't want to see good things in what he's doing at the moment. So for even Abati to say it will be inimical for anybody to criticize Tinubu again with what he did, right? So a lot of people, if there is any coup today, Nigeria will not be the same. Yoruba, we will not be able. We will want to be mature, show our maturity again. But these people, they will just continue lording themselves over us again. The northern hegemony, and making use of our allies, both in Igbo and Yoruba land. So, but to my mind, I believe it will be suicidal, it will be inimical to the development of Nigeria. With the level we are now, let us continue to go like this, at this pace, right? Instead of planning coup, let somebody take us back again. We've been doing fine, fantastic. No, it's not easy. I know it's not easy back at home, but Nigeria will evolve, right, through this, and we come out stronger.
Thank you. Just one final question for you. So if a military man comes now and say, I'm overthrowing the government, what kind of grounds do you think they want to use? What would they say that's happened? What kind of grounds?
Well, the only potential ground, if that ever happens, is if there is some form of an insurgency, backed invasion of the country, and obvious, breakdown of law and order. I think even in those circumstances, there is a government that is expected to, take the bull by the horn, and coordinate, the security agencies, the various security agencies, to address the situation and, to restore law and order. That, in my mind, would probably be the only reasonable reason or rationale, for any military government. But especially if it seems as if, the democratically elected government is really nowhere to be found, is not showing any form of leadership in arresting the situation. It's not coordinating security agencies and not giving timely updates to citizens in terms of what is happening. In the absence of that type of a leadership, I think it will be obvious that something needs to be done. That would probably be the a reasonable rationale for any form of a military regime or something of that nature to step in and address the issue. I think anything short of that, I personally don't see any reasonable rationale for why a coup or anything would happen at this time.
Thank you very much. So, Lighton, Gowon is now saying there should be an end to military coup in Nigeria. Do you think the soldiers should be listening to him as the former commander-in-chief?
Yes, of course, they should listen to him as the former commander-in-chief. The question is, successive military intervention in Nigeria, it has not taken us anywhere. They will come. They will, base the alibi on maladministration, corruption, ineffectiveness, all this stuff. But they will leave. They will leave the corridor of power or messier that they met it. So it still boils down to the same thing. When in 1984, when Babangida came, he was talking about corruption. He entrenched corruption far more than he made it. The same thing for Abacha. When he took over, he was saying that they will do this, they will do that. But our people, what they will do is they will be hailing them. Once they come in, when there is any intervention, they will be hailing them. It's okay like that. Let military come in. Let military come in. But they are doing is injurious to our political development. All this subsequent intervention is not good for us. Nigeria is too big. We have tall dreams. We should be equating ourselves with the Asian giants and developed wars in America, in Europe. But with this military intervention, it has set us back 100 years, right? So let us continue like the way we are doing. We are getting it. We are on the right track now as we are going. Let us continue. Let's put after Tinubu, let's put somebody with vision, right? And to take us to the 21st century governance, right? So I believe there should not be any coup d'etat in Nigeria again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, the military are trained. They are trained to protect the country, not to govern.
Thank you very much.
It. You're welcome.
So Shupo, I want your roundup just in 1 minute. If you want to speak to the Nigerian military right now, in just 1 minute, give them a one-liner. What should they be listening to?
Develop your capabilities to successfully fight insurgency, to put down any form of insecurity, and to protect Nigerians. That is the mandate you have. That should be your focus, and that is what you should continue doing.
Thank you. Lighton, what is your one-liner? Just 1 minute. What should the military be doing right now?
Yeah, the military should be professional. They should show example. In Africa, I remember people are coming when we are doing our master's degree in Ife. Some people are coming with the military. They are coming from far and near African countries to come and learn from the Nigerian military. All these things is now a thing of the past. Let us be professional. Let us protect the country. Let us, remove all the bad eggs among the militaries, right? Nigeria will be better off. It will be a dream of our forefathers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we come to the end of this deliberation. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Olalawal all the way from Canada. Thank you so much for coming to today's meeting.
Thank you for having me.
To Mr. Olaitan Adedigba from America. Thank you so much for coming to today's meeting. Thank you for a wonderful.
It's my pleasure being here this afternoon.
So all our viewers, again, please hit that subscription button so that when we do the next video, you'll be one of the first people to know about it. Next week, we're going to discuss how to reduce the number of governments in Nigeria from 1,000 to about 200. We're going to discuss how to go about getting back to the regional government in Nigeria. So please, if you want to be the 400 first people to know about it, please click on that subscription button so that we can notify you once the video is out. Thank you again, gentlemen, and we hope to see you again next week. God bless you. Goodbye.